Daddy.
Yep.
Chicks usually yell because their friends are not around.
Do they?
Yeah. So can we just get all the chicks out?
Sure.
They do loud screams. So they don't know where the bugs are.
All right. Good morning. Hey, Robert. Morning. Misty.
We're just
Kelly.
having some little chick party.
Got a little surprise today, courtesy of Judah.
Come on.
You might be able to hear that.
Those big chicks in town.
Noodles. Hey, Angie.
Okay, 2 more to
What's up, everybody? Good to see you. So this morning, I'm going to start things off a little different. My helper, Judah, here, had a good idea. And I think we mentioned this to you last week. We've got some, got a little quarantine activity that I was at, I think, Atwood's last week, buying some plants for a garden. And for just a few dollars more, you could get hours of entertainment. Hours. I mean, this has really been a great distraction during this quarantine. So, Judy, you want to show them what we got?
Yeah.
All right, let's point this over here. Let me flip this around. Here's our baby chicks. Judah, do you know their names?
Yeah.
Got a little flock, a little herd of chickens. I don't think herd is the right word. Probably flock. Oh, great. Here, why don't you put them on the grass? Go walk on the grass, see if they'll follow you. No, you just walk out there. They'll follow you. Call them. Oh, there you go. I like they're starting to fly. So, Judah, and his chickens, I think I almost stepped on one. Judah, what's your favorite chicken?
Probably cookie batter.
Cookie? Which one is cookie batter?
This one.
It's cookie batter? What are the other names?
Chocolate brownie.
Chocolate brownie?
Sunshine.
Sunshine? Makes sense. Fluffy?
And then I don't know their names.
So,
And the other black chick.
every kid got a chick. Which one is yours?
This one with stripe on its back, and then that cookie batter is J.O.'s.
Okay.
Sunshine is Coco's. Fluffy is Hope's. And the black chickens, I can't tell apart.
Yeah, me neither.
But the black chickens are like one of them are just, and one of them also Zeus.
Well, there you got it. We got some chickens running around this morning. You'll hear some chirping, probably. But that's fun. So, look, if you've got a few extra dollars to spare and a Rubbermaid tote to stick them in, then you can go get some chicks from the Tractor Supply or Atwoods or wherever. And then
I just want poop again.
it is important to
I
know
should
a
really
friend
get these out of me.
who actually has chickens that you can give these to later. So that's a key component. Yep. All right. So we're gonna have fun cleaning up the patio a little later today. It looks like. Ashley, sorry. You should just give in. If they're begging, let them have it. It really does take a lot of hours out of your day for you. Hey, this morning, just real quick, I wanted to share something out of 1 Corinthians 9 because I don't know about you guys. It's been, LT, what's up, Pastor Lamar? It's been kind of a weird season, having to adapt. I've never done anything like this before until this past week. And to be honest with you, this isn't my favorite thing. I love you guys. I just would rather have a face-to-face conversation, if I'm being real. but I was reminded this morning in 1 Corinthians 9, Paul writes, because, you think about most of Paul's ministry, it was done, or at least most of what we read about, it was done from a distance, right? So not obviously with technology, but with letters, with correspondence. And so he writes in 9:19, he says, "For though I am free from all men, I've made myself a servant to all, that I might win the more." And then he goes on in 10:23, "All things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but not all things edify. Let no one seek his own, but each one the other's well-being." And that was just a good reminder for me, and something I wanted to encourage you with this morning as you're thinking about this time is unique, and a lot of us are probably huddled at home. We're trying to...
Those sound like chick poop.
Well, why don't you pick them up? Stick them back in here. We're trying to just stay sane, maybe, if you've got the kids at home. And probably easy in this season to think about yourself, your toilet paper supply. I heard that flour is in short supply. All those other things. And so let me just encourage you, because God's been challenging me. Man, it's especially in this season, even though you're free from all men, like Paul said, I've made myself a servant to all, 1 Corinthians 9:19, that I might win the more. He says, to the Jews I became a Jew, that I might win the Jews. To those who are under the law, as under the law, that I might win those who are under the law. To those who are without law, as without law. And then he says, to the weak I became weak, that I might win the weak. I become all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. Now this I do for the gospel's sake, that I may be partaker of it with you. And so I just want to encourage you this morning, whatever you're doing, and think about how you can serve other people in this season. And it may be virtually. It may be writing letters. At church yesterday, I was looking at some of the letters that kids have written to put in care packages that we're sending out. And they're just great. Maybe that you just make more phone calls. Maybe you FaceTime some people or do something like this to encourage other people. And then he says, all things are lawful, but not all things edify. Let no one seek his own, but each one the other's well-being. And man, what a great opportunity in this season to seek other people's well-being. Maybe you need to buy them some chickens. What do you think, Judah?
Mm-hmm.
And so just...
And some dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats.
And more chickens.
Just bless somebody with some dogs and cats. Why don't you? But it may be something, I'll just tell you, it may be something out of your comfort zone. It may be something that you don't necessarily love doing. But it's for somebody else's sake. It's to be a servant of other people. And so, as you think about this season, it's different. We've never really lived any like this, or never lived through anything like this. And so I just think, man, what a great opportunity. Let's not get through this season and then have regrets of, I wish I would have done that. I wish I'd have done this and helped other people. But let's really just make the most of this season and try to become servants to other people, not just to seek his own. Because, man, if you think about it from a cultural perspective, this is such a selfish time for so many people. That's the chicken light just came on. So many people are seeking their own. I got to get my supply and my things and gather for myself and my family. But what a great opportunity for believers to go, no, we're going to take care of our neighbors first, or our friends, and see what they're doing. And there's been some awesome things I've seen online that people are doing, leaving toilet paper for the FedEx guy or whatever it is. And
have you even put this on, Dad?
It's okay, buddy. And so, but I'd love for you to share, maybe comment after I stop this video. What are some things you're doing to serve other people? Maybe how have you been served in this season already?
Have they seen the eggs?
They haven't seen the eggs. So let's sign off. We're going to pray because 7:14, it's already passed. We want to pray for our nation. You want to pray for us, bud?
Yeah.
Why don't you pray for the country this morning? Can you pray for real?
Okay.
You gonna pray for real? Okay, go ahead and pray.
Dear Jesus, thank you for our food. Please help us have a wonderful day today and tomorrow. Help us have a great time and help us just be kind to other people and be servants to them. Amen.
Amen. Man, somebody was listening. Even well, we had some chicks out here. I like it. All right. So the other thing we'll show you real quick before we sign off is when I was cleaning up last week. I found a bird nest accidentally, had some eggs in it, and I'd already moved. It was wrapped up in a hammock, and so we've got the eggs, and we put them in with the chickens because I don't know anything about raising fowl, but these are some, I don't know, maybe robin eggs. So we got some eggs in there. If anybody knows anything about eggs, trying to keep them under the light, and the chickens like to
Poop on them.
they like to poop on them. And hang out with them. And so, anyway, we'll see. If those hatch, it'll be a miracle. It'll be a quarantine miracle if those eggs hatch. So we're praying, and we'll let you know what they are if they hatch. If not, well, I don't know.
What if the
All right. Love you guys. See you.